You can either leave something for people or you can leave something in people. Hey besties, welcome back to another video. So remember in the last one that I'm gonna put out a video soon to share what I eat and so forth. At the time I did this, I went like a month's life and then I continued to disappear like thin air. But anyways, Zikolo weekend is so let's not live in the past, okay? Here we are. Your first time tuning in, welcome. I really hope that you will stay and subscribe there. This is time alone. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back, baby girl. You guys are the real MVPs. Let's get this show on the road, okay? So the purpose of today's video is to actually share how far along I am in the 75 card journey. I did try to show you guys what I eat, so there'll just be a little snippet of that because I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try to do that part again intentionally this time because in Willem I was in the middle of it and I'm like, oh my god, I'm supposed to be, recording this, but so I'm going to share that. The 75 card journey. I am almost at the end. I think this is day 59 out of 75, and it's going well. I'm not going to lie. I think this time I went into it already knowing what to expect because I had done it before, right? So I haven't experienced the same challenges I did last time, which was the alcohol cravings and things like that. This time I'm really holding it down like a champ, like the champ that I am. I'm taking it by the chin. So after Battlefield of the Mind, I went on to read this Paulo Coelho book. Is that how you say his name? I think so. Anyways, Manual of the Warrior of Light. This one is a really cute book. It just has short codes of how a warrior of light is, who a warrior of light is, and the behavior of said warrior of light. I'm going to check for one quick quote if possible. So the books that I've read so far, they have all had a little bit of a spiritual element to them. Okay, well, not a little bit. The other two are very spiritual. This one, it has an element of a spiritual aspect to it. The first short quote is, a warrior of light knows that he has much to be grateful for, and it reads as follows. A warrior of light knows that he has much to be grateful for. He was helped in his struggle by the angels. Celestial forces placed each thing in its place, thus allowing him to give of his best. His companions say he's so lucky, and the warrior does sometimes achieve things far beyond his capabilities. That is why at sunset, he kneels and gives thanks for the protective clothes surrounding him. His gratitude, however, is not limited to the spiritual world. He never forgets his friends, for their blood mingled with his on the battlefield. A warrior does not need to be reminded of the help given him by others. He is the first to remember, and he makes sure to share with them any rewards he receives. So this book, it really brings you towards yourself. It reminds you of the little things that you forget in the everyday buzz of things, it pulls you together and reminds you to look within, because the biggest work, it starts and ends within, right? And after this one, I read Viola Davis, Finding Me. This is her memoir. I really loved it. This book is really relatable because she tells the story of how she grew up and how she came to be. As the title suggests, Finding Me, so she shows us how she went on to finding herself, because growing up in the circumstances she grew up under, there were moments where she didn't know who she was or who she was expected to be. This is really great. So this is the, what do they call this? I don't know. Maboku means a little girl named Bala who ran from her past until she made a life-changing decision to stop running forever. From that, you can just tell, like, my girl was like, I am ready, okay? You should get this one, definitely. All of the books I've read, I'll finish them quicker because I made a conscious decision of reading at least 2 chapters. If the 2 chapters is less than the suggested 10 pages in the challenge, then I'll read more to make up the 10, but 2 chapters at least, right? So I'm now reading another book, which is not a non-fiction book, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So that one is kind of like my holiday read because it does not invoke the same thoughts that the other books did, okay? So yeah, so if you want to try and do the 75 hard challenge, you should definitely do it. I know it sounds like very scary and restrictive because it demands a lot of you, but just like everything else, you need to take it and make it your own and do it in a way that makes sense to you, right? Someone asked me on Instagram, like, how do I do it with the 2 workouts, because we have work and all those things, right? So now what I do is, because you're supposed to work out 45 minutes each of those 2 workouts, one in the morning and one must be outside. What I do is I do the full 90 minutes on one go, and that's how I did it last year as well, because I was running then. So the first workout would be me running, which also counts for the outside because I am outside, and then the next 45 minutes would be me in the gym. But I don't really stress about the fact that it must be outside. So if I didn't train outside, no, I didn't do what I was supposed to do for the day. No, I'm going to train where I can train, right? I'm going to train where I can train as long as I'm putting in the time for the workout. I think they specify outside because it's trying to take you out of your normal, have you connect with nature, breathe fresh air. Because a walker, like I see it when I'm running as well. When you're outside, you literally get, however long you are outside for, you get like just a mental break. You forget about certain things. You are just doing what you're doing. You're outside, you're hearing the birds. I really enjoy when I'm running and I see birds in the sky. It lights up my soul, okay? So you need to take it and you need to do it in a way that makes sense for you, okay? That's the second thing. The diet part of the challenge, I'm going to include small snippets of what I ate when I did record. So I didn't necessarily go into a diet because this is how I eat all the time. Like I didn't have to change anything in that aspect. But if now you do need to go onto a diet for the challenge, you can search for one that is going to work for you and how you are, because the reason why it becomes difficult to keep your discipline is because you go and you follow something that is too far away from who you are. For example, I did try benting, right? And for me, benting makes sense because I am allowed to eat as much meat as I can, and I love meat. I would never try something that says I must not eat meat, I must be vegetarian or something. So that really worked for me, and I've been eating like that. It's just that in Abuyo, I wasn't as strict as they were because they give you like a list of foods that you can eat. You have to get special spices because apparently spices are also bad. I'm not gonna eat bland food, so I'd use my normal spices that make the food nice and enjoyable, but I'd be following the portion control and things like that. Also make sure that whatever way of eating you choose to go with, you're going to eat food that is going to keep you full for longer. Basically, eat food that is rich in nutrients so that you don't get hungry and want to snack and grab and do this, you know? So I still follow the bento way of eating. I started eating at 10 because I also did try intermittent fasting for some time, but for me now, it doesn't really work because of time. I think when I started it, I was supposed to start eating, I think, from 10, which is fine, but then the time to stop eating was not fine because I'm supposed to stop eating and I'm on my way from work to home. I haven't even started cooking yet, so that one was a little bit. Also, I can't now change to a later time to start eating because I'm gonna have to go to the gym. I need to eat. So, find one that is going to work for you at that moment. Okay. With the books part, because it says non-fiction reading, I'd say look for a topic that interests you and get a non-fiction book that is about that. Because if you are not into a certain thing, let's say you're not into psychology and books of the mind, and then you get a book like that, you are not going to be able to hold yourself accountable and continue to read it because you don't like it, it doesn't speak to you. So find something that speaks to you and then find a non-fiction book that you can read. Because you do all of this reading, it really works on you mentally and spiritually, right? And I had this last year as well, even though I wasn't reading as I am right now. But it really works on your mental strength. Depending on what you are reading, it will show you something. Working out every day is very taxing on your body. So another tip I give you is to have some days where you do low impact workouts, like take it easy, maybe do yoga if you are into that, or look for a stretching video, take a walk, but you don't always have to be doing. For me, I don't have to always be doing weights and all the other things that I do. I can take it easy because Umzimba does get tired. I've been working out consistently every single day for the last 59 days. And I do take rest days normally. I'll work out Monday to Friday, then maybe I'll take Saturday, Sunday off, or I'll work out Monday to Saturday, take Sunday off, whatever. But I do have a specific day where I'm like, today the gym is not saying it, but now I can't because the challenge says I need to work out every single day for 75 days. So have some room for that. You don't have to feel like you didn't do the workout if you chose to do yoga instead of going on a 50-kilometer run. Guys, this challenge really works on you mentally and spiritually. You connect a lot better to yourself, right? Your thoughts are more focused because I don't know what about it, man. I don't know what about it. Maybe it just makes you lean into yourself. It really works on your mental. Somebody at the gym the other day was asking me because I think Mendimbonile during the long weekend at the other gym, and then Sabona at our gym, and then me and we actually like, oh, you're here today as well, no rest. I'm like, no rest. And then I continue to tell, hey, Sadna, it's like the running bragging rights when you're training for a marathon. I just ran a marathon. Like, I'm doing some pounds, so I don't rest, yeah. And then he was like, yeah, that must be, how you spiritually, you must be very strong. And I'm like, dude, you have no idea. So there's a lot of benefits that you get apart from the fact that you're going to be fitter and healthier because of you are eating good, you're working out, but you're also mentally and spiritually fit. So please do try it, and you can reach out to me if you have any questions or any challenges that you think I might be able to impart some knowledge. I mean, deep growing, I'm doing it for the second time. Jokes aside, I am going to a fitness challenge on a Saturday. I am so excited. It's like Coachella for fitness space, just like Highlights and Dakaba. I am so excited, and I'm so glad that it came at a time where I was doing this challenge because I feel like I am at my fittest now. I don't look as lean as I did when I did the challenge last year, because then I was doing a lot of running, and I think for not running really chows me down. I was super toned, I looked more athletic. I don't not look athletic now, but I'm not as, what's the word? No, I'm not as chiseled as I was then. I don't know. The word went away, like I literally had it here, but now it's gone. But anyways, I am enjoying it, but I'm also glad that I'm almost at the end of the challenge. I'm going to keep with the reading though, because I used to love reading and somehow I just stopped, right? So this has woken up that thing in me. So I'm going to keep with the reading. So please do it at your own time. Again, that is going to make sense to you. If you love working out in the morning, vuka and get your workout done for the day, right? If you prefer to do it in the evening, whereas you are doing it at the end of your day, do that as well. I feel like most of the time, time goes down. Like small things, man, small excuses to get out of doing something. Oh no, I can't. No, like find a way, make a way, like find a way. There's plenty of things that are challenging and we feel like we can't do them, but we find and make a way because it is that important to you. And that's it from me today. I didn't have much to share, but I just wanted to follow up and give you guys the video that I promised. I'm going to try and do it again for real to show what I eat, but I just feel like it is going to be repetitive because I eat the same thing almost all the time. I eat the same thing, so but I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best to do it and to share it with you guys. I've done a campaign on TikTok for skincare. Please do check it out. I will link it. Please do check it out. Show some love, like, comment, share, you know the works. And I will see you guys in the next one. I'm going to leave you with this quote from Miss Vala's book. I think it is at the end. So the quote is on chapter 17, which is the last chapter, titled There She Is. You can either leave something for people or you can leave something in people. This is by Anne Lamott. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.